Hey, bro, tell the OG, let there be light.
Don't make me go Jesus on you. I will flip this table. Wrong Christian, man. You got the wrong Christian.
All right, let's do this. Fuck this shit.
You know, Jesus was no punk. No P-U-N-K. Jesus was no punk.
Just audio today.
Jesus was no punk. He will flip the script and flip some furniture and all of that.
You guys gotta use your imagination. Hey, welcome to Conspiracy Dummy, the conspiracy podcast that cometh and goeth and then cometh again. I am your host, Double D. Joining me on the podcast, we have a young Christian warrior and a dinosaur aficionado, Dino Rider. What's good, bro?
What's going on? Once again, we're back at it again. Extra. I'm going to read all about it. 3 subjects that I think are very interesting.
Yeah, man, we have a lot going on. But first, how have you been, bro?
Just like to say, like my last message, I've been doing highly blessed and favored.
Oh, that's what's up.
And just like to say, to make it nice and simple, you know, this April is very important for Christians around the world. The resurrections, that's what it's all about.
Yeah,
that's what it's all about right now. That's why my favorite season is April
21.
I mean month, because it reminds me of resurrections. There are birds chirping, butterflies in the air. And can I just say something? You know?
Yeah.
I was today, dude. Like, it's crazy. You know how it's spring, right? And everything is brand new life and all of that, right?
Yep.
So I was outside, dude, and I kept looking at this because we have a little shed in the back, right?
Yeah.
And I kept noticing every morning before going to work, like this mama cat, going in our shed because it has a crack on the side, right?
Yeah.
I went today to go see in the shed, and guess what was in there?
What was in there, homie?
I opened it. The mama cat. The mama cat. The mama feline cat.
Yeah.
Got scared and ran away. And right there, I saw 3 baby kittens, bro.
What?
They were curled up, and one of them, there was a white one, a gray one, and a black one. But the little white one that was in the middle looked at me. It just meowed, and that's all he did. And I'm like, in the spirit of spring, spring has sprung. You know what I'm saying? Officially.
Yeah, for
sure. So we have a family of cats, of baby kittens, a family and a mama and a baby kittens in our back shed.
That's what's up, bro.
That's a blessing, ain't it?
That's a blessing. Now you gotta figure out what to do with them.
Because that cat could have. That's the problem. I told my sister, now what should we call the animal place, or you know what I'm saying, to come pick them up.
Or yeah, man, shit, take them to a Renaissance fair, bro. They probably find use for them.
Never been there.
No, I went this weekend, bro. It was pretty fucking dope.
How was it?
Dude.
Damn, it's hot in here.
Can
you turn the fan? I'm sorry.
No, it's gonna make noise. It's gonna make some noise.
It's hot.
You're gonna have to just chill.
No, I can't do the whole podcast.
It's gonna make a noise though.
Can you put it on? Dude, I need fresh air.
Yeah, man.
Sorry, folks. El Divo. Sorry, there's El Divo over here. Dude, I'm sweating. Aren't you? Sorry about the interruption, but it's hot.
I think you'll pick up the noise.
Danny over here in the big coop. Basically, this is what it is, like chicken coop up in here.
Whatever, man. I don't know. Apology if you guys can hear the fucking noise in the background, but Princess here can't fucking take the heat. Ooh. All right. Hey, we're going to get into it, man.
Prince?
But anyways, fucking, that's what I'm talking about.
$1.
So like I said, I went to a Renaissance fair. I went as a peasant and came back as a dragon slaying pimp, bro. Where are my wenches at?
You mean witches? Or wenches?
Witches and wenches, man.
What is a wench?
Shit. Like the lady of the night for its times, bro. For its times. But anyways, yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, dude, it was awesome, bro. The food, the mead, wine. You got, like I said, you got fucking.
Did you get a turkey leg, bro?
I got a turkey leg, bro.
Did you?
Yep.
Because, you know, every time I used to go to the fair, that was my favorite food, to get a turkey leg, bro, and munch on that shit all day, bro. I remember that.
Yeah, man. It was fucking.
What did you see? Goats?
I saw goats. I saw camels, horses.
Did you see Sasquatch?
Dragons.
Sasquatch amongst the people?
No Sasquatch amongst the people, bro.
I bet you
he was hiding, bro.
He was
hiding and shit.
Amongst the people, because
I'm sure there's a Sasquatch at a Renaissance festival somewhere. They have fairies and mermaids. In a world of geeks and dorks, bro, be a nerd, bro. You should check those things out, bro. Would you go?
Where?
Would you go to a Renaissance fair? A Ren
I would
Fair?
go. I'm not really into dressing up. Like, no, I don't really. I'm too old for that.
Yeah.
But I do like the concept of if there's like history to be learned, right?
Yeah.
The way they live, their foods. That's interesting to me. Horticulture.
Yeah, man. It's just pretty dope, bro. Like, you know, that medieval shit. It's not. It's not bad. Knowing you probably get offended by a lot of that kind of stuff, though, man.
That's what I'm saying. I find it more of a horticulture type, the foods and their way of life.
Yeah.
But because it's the medieval time, I'm guessing it's the Dark Ages, the 1500s to like...
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That time frame?
Somewhere between there, yeah.
Or even back,
those lost years.
13,000 to 15,000?
I don't know, man. Like I said, there's some lost years there, bro. That's what they call them the medieval years or whatever, ages. Because
Dark Ages.
Because it's... Shit was probably rewritten, bro, by fucking emperors, rulers, and shit like that.
Everything
We're probably living in the year of 1326 or something like that. You know what I mean? It's just
that's kind of scary. It might be true because we have amnesia, bro.
That's like a whole nother podcast, bro. But anyways, man, like this place, bro. If you look at, man, I don't know, man. Everybody looks like they're having a good time, bro. You know what I mean? Checking that shit out. And then there's just some people that look like fucking vampires. Probably are vampires, bro. Like, they're probably going around traveling and doing that cosplay shit for a living, you know what I mean? But still at night coming out. The freaks come out at night, bro.
Like I was saying, freaks do come out at night. And believe me, right now, the time and age that we're living, you got to be careful who you meet nowadays.
Yeah, man. Because those people do look like they lay with dragons and slay mermaids and shit. Huh? You know what I mean?
They probably do. They probably do because, yeah, bro, nowadays it's dangerous just to assume everybody's friendly. That you're right. There are werewolves, there's Draculas out there behind all these costumes.
Oh, yeah, bro. Yeah, man. It's fucking bunch of Game of Thrones looking people.
Speaking of Game of Thrones, that's something we're going to talk about.
Speaking of Game of Thrones, you're right. We're going to get into some fucking dire wolves, bro.
Never gonna.
Coming back again, bro. Coming back to life. Fucking weird science. This guy, Ben Lamb, and others from the Colossal Bioscience lab here in Dallas, I believe. It's a Dallas-based company that is using genetic engineering technology to de-extinct long-gone species, bro, such as the dire wolf. What's your thoughts about that, man? I know you're all into this kind of like...
I remember the first
ancient shit like that, animals and shit, species.
I remember the first time you sent me the video, right?
Yeah.
And I was assuming because you like this type, like we just heard you like dressing up, you like to partake in these festivals that people that dress up.
Yeah.
And I thought you were talking about Halloween werewolves. And I'm thinking, oh Lord, this guy is
dude. That would be dope if there were
believing that they somehow cloned a human and animal and something like that.
Yeah,
which that's what this is heading towards, people. So,
oh yeah, I believe it. I believe it. In the future, you're gonna have like a zoo that's gonna have
hybrids,
hybrids, and we'll get into that too. But like a whole bunch of like de-extinct creatures coming back, bro. You know what I mean?
But like you just said, as a person, that my passion is of prehistoric lives, prehistoric animals, paleontology, archaeology, origins of men, early men, blah blah blah. But
dinosaur aficionado.
This is something that when I first read it, and this is a concept that's been going on in the past. Almost since the 1700s till the present, they've been messing with this. They've been trying to get this going since the 1700s to now. So when I heard about this, it's like Should we really try to open that can of worms, people? Do we really want to go there, people?
Well, like playing God and stuff, like people bringing shit back. Dude, maybe even farther back. You think the Egyptians and stuff? There's always this thing of trying to resurrect or bring people back.
Let's give a little bit.
Keep going.
You want me to give a little bit of background on the dire wolf?
Yeah. Go for it, man. Hell yeah.
So like I always do, I'm going to read all about it. Extra. Here I go.
Yeah.
So the species that we're talking about is called the dire wolf, an extinct species of canine which was native to the Americas during the late Pleistocene and early Holocene epochs, approximately 125,000 to 10,000 years ago. And this species was named in 1858. The largest collection of its fossils has been obtained from the Rancho La Brea tar pits. This is then where they got the fossils for the saber-toothed tigers. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
They got the same fossils from that spot, Los Angeles, California, tar pits.
Yeah.
It was the same size and the largest modern forms as a gray wolf. And this gray wolf is the surrogate mother that they use for these genome hybrids.
For like the dire wolf we're talking about?
Yes, the mama they're actually gray wolves that they edited genes.
Yeah.
So they could make them, air quotes, dire wolves.
Well, yeah, I don't think you can get like on a whole full breed. In order for that to work, I think you need to have some kind of current relative of it right now, right? So you're not really going to get 100% dire wolf. But then again, I question what is a really 100% of anything. You know what I mean? It's always fucking merging. Evolution or whatever you want to call it, there's really not 100% anything, bro.
When you think about it, look at us. We're 50-50. Mother.
We're mutts. We're all mutts.
But I'm talking about we're 50 Y chromosome and X chromosomes from dad and the female, right?
Yes, I think.
So yeah. So that's what I'm saying. It's like, yeah, you can't always get at something. Like I was mentioning, this is an edited genes they're using. Yeah. So in a way, think about it that they're using a dire wolf mama, and they're editing these genes, these genomes, into the mama DNA, so they can give them characteristics of the dire wolf.
So this is the closest we can get to it.
In other words, this is what they're dabbling.
Yeah.
And I know they're not even dabbling. They're just saying that, but they have gone further. This is just something that they wanna let the public know, but they've been doing this type of things for a long time.
Yeah, man. Well, these dogs that they have, or I should say, these wolves that they have, Romulus and Remus, which is named after the twin brothers that were raised by wolves and shit. I think in Roman fucking mythology or whatever. I think they're princes and shit one time. And also they have a female.
There were
wolf.
three.
Yes,
Can we just
add the female's the Khaleesi? Yeah.
There were 3 dire wolves that these colossal bioscience resurrected. That's what they said.
Yeah.
And like we just mentioned, it's there are 3.
Mm-hmm.
But the main thing that we're trying to get across, they're gray wolves basically. And you know the one thing that when I first saw these, and I told you they look like lab rats to me, they're white. Nobody, if the dire wolves went extinct almost 13,000 to 10,000 years ago, in the late Pleistocene era, that's when the Ice Age was there.
Yeah.
And these animals, I don't think they were pure white.
They were thought to be red, but I don't think that's the case, bro. No. I think that's like just us thinking about dinosaurs not having fucking feathers and shit. And look what we're finding out. But anyways, these man, they look fucking badass though. Nevertheless, bro, they look fucking dope. You gotta think these fucking dire wolves. Have you seen them? They look fucking dope, bro.
They look like huskies. They look like white huskies.
You can't see them, bro. They're like in some remote place. It's hidden. They're not gonna let you know, bro, because there's people out there looking.
I don't. A lot of people make a lot of hype about it, but to me, it's just like they've been doing this.
Well, yeah, but, okay, that's a question, bro. What would you want to see them do next? Because they are talking about bringing back the woolly mammoth as of early of 2028. And the dodo bird, bro, and the Tasmanian tiger. Those are pretty dope, man. I wouldn't mind seeing those fucking things, man. Especially, I'm telling you, like, there's gonna be a fucking zoo someday.
There is something that I wanted to keep this the message that that guy from and this is the thing that falls into social media and the society that we're living in right now. The dire wolf, dude, was only made in recent times a popular species because of that. Fill it in.
Game of Thrones, the show, yeah.
And who is the writer of that?
Fucking George R.R. Martin, I believe his name is. And he's he's part of the fund of one of the people that are funding that. Him, I think Peter Jackson, Thor, Chris Hemsworth. There's a list of them, bro. They're all, and even Native Americans, bro. They're all like in favor of this because they want to bring back things like the buffalo, fucking all these birds that went extinct, bro. Fish, like they're down for all that, bro. Maybe it will restore some balance. You know, they're talking about like maybe the climate like getting better too as well because of mammoths and shit.
So this is a Martin guy you just mentioned, right? G.G. Martin?
G.R.R. Martin, yeah.
So this guy, dude, who is an investor in Colossal, right?
Yeah.
Was one of the, check this out.
Yeah.
Was one of the very first people that they announced the news to. Yeah. Even before there was the media and everything.
Yeah. They needed funding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy already held the puppy.
Yes.
Was holding the puppy.
Yes.
So they took a picture of him and they posted it, right?
Yeah.
But this guy is an investor, colossal investor, added that more extinct species were on the way, right?
Oh, yeah.
Including the woolly mammoth, Tasmanian tiger, better known as the thylacine tiger, and the dodo.
Yeah.
So he's already boldly saying, hold up, this ain't nothing.
Hold my beer. We're gonna
yes.
Yeah, we're gonna
full
go crazy
throttle,
with this shit.
Full throttle.
Yeah.
So, boldly saying, dude.
Jurassic Park, man. Let's get ready.
This is worse than Jurassic Park. And you know what the famous line Mr. Malcolm says?
What?
You don't know it?
What does he say?
They were so worried. They were so caught up if they could do it that they forgot to think it they should do it. Something along that lines, right?
Yeah.
This is exactly what it is. But these people already have taken the steps. They already done it. They're announcing it. So this is not Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park is fantasy, right?
Yeah.
This is reality, people. And this is something that, not to get into the religious side, but bestiality, hybrids. No. Read it in the book of Enoch. These people, this is nothing new.
What?
This hybrids with animals. This is what this is leading to.
Dude, we know how bad. Have you seen Pet Cemetery? Have you seen God Send? Dude, that's when you're fucking with science like that, bro. When you're fucking with nature.
Pet Cemetery was about a cat that died, wasn't it?
But just bringing anything back, bro. Bringing anything back. You know, like I thought about this the other day. Would I bring back like my pet, my Bellaboo? You know what I mean? But man,
rest in peace. That's all I can say. Rest in peace.
Just leave it at be, and I'll see you again. How about that? Yeah. No, I'm not messing with any of that shit, bro. We're fucking.
And let me add.
Yeah.
Since he's an investor, guess who else is invested in this? High profile people, like Thor, which is who?
Chris Hemsworth. Yeah.
He's an investor. Paris Hilton is an investor.
Yeah.
To name a few, and the CIA is also in this shit.
No shit.
There's nothing good that can come out of this, people.
Yeah.
They boldly states on their website, Colossal, that it's going to fix the problem of extinction.
Shit.
What do you think about that?
Well, I don't know, man. That's when we get into some crazy shit, bro. It's like what about humans? Like, we're gonna end up bringing back humans or certain people that with money, like I want my whatever that passed away, fill in the blank, or like, dude, think about fucking bringing back pre-humans, like hominids and shit.
If you think that way, a simple-minded person like you and me think that way, what makes you think this?
Makes them more simple-minded people?
Or more intelligent, knowledgeable people with bad intentions use it for what? Not for good, but for what? Amusement?
Perhaps. Yeah. That's what I'm telling you. That's where it gets kind of
Did you know
sketchy.
that's where that came from? Amusement, the zoos?
Yeah.
The zoos originated They originated from
like
that.
the freak show, like
exactly.
the circuses and stuff
That's
like
what it
that.
originated from in those ancient times.
Yeah, that'd be messed up, huh? Yeah, you can't do that. You can't, but you know other countries are doing that shit. I bet, bro. Somewhere like in Russia or China. I don't know, man. Somewhere. You know they're doing that shit.
And let me just add.
Yeah.
You want me to? This is kind of what.
As a matter of fact, I think they did do that somewhere in Russia. They're trying to make a chimpanzee super soldier, something like that. Mutation, man. You know, motherfuckers are.
Hey,
doing
you know
some
you're
crazy
on
shit
board
out
on that. You're all aboard because I can see you grinning, and that would be cool
man,
to see.
it's 'cause, like,
that would be cool to see, right?
It's because I like comic books, bro. And you start thinking
This
that,
ain't no comic book,
I
though.
know,
This ain't no
man.
comic
You
book.
can't. This is real shit.
But okay, let me read this, dude. And this is something that
and that's how you make a superhero.
this is the message that I want to get across.
Yeah.
This is why I like to make this podcast, right? I wanted to make this podcast. Let me read this for the next 2 minutes, right?
Yeah.
It's very important, people. Many scientists have criticized Colossal's approach. They see efforts to bring back long extinct species as costly waste of resources and a distraction from the significant work that's needed to save all species. Such a message, then, it could be particularly damaging at a time when the U.S., listen, is withdrawing from international agreements in climate change and revoking measures intended to protect the environment and wildlife, says David Schiffman, a marine conservationist and a biologist. And the thing is, this is his quotes as a marine biologist. This is what he thinks.
Yeah.
It's beyond irresponsible for these people, colossal, air quotes, to be claiming some sort of conservation victory in this environment. Doug Bergman, the U.S. Secretary of the Interior of the state, met with Colossal in advance of the dire wolf announcement, praised the company, saying it's the bedrock for modern species conservation,
son.
So you know what he's touching, the biologist that I'm all aboard with.
Yeah.
Why waste all this money, billions of money, on trying to do this? And if it is happening, where are we gonna put these animals at? Are we just gonna keep them in a cage so people can look at them
like they do with other animals? Yeah, I know.
Is it that fair for the animals? No, it's not.
Well, I think some of these pet animals at the zoos, certain zoos, not all zoos. I know these dire wolves, they're living life, bro, on some kind of land that's flourished with like prey and everything.
You're missing the point what they're trying to say.
Yeah.
If we do like they boldly say, bring back the mammoth, the dodos, the thylacines. Think about it.
But some of those things are man-made extinction. Like we took out the thylacine, the Tasmanian devil, you know,
which went extinct in 1922.
So, but there are some things that man fucked up. Like, you know what I mean? Like buffalo, for example. Like we should bring some shit back. You know what I mean? I think so.
But the thing that he's saying, they're wasting all millions of dollars, right?
Yeah.
Where are they gonna put these animals? A mammoth, you know, one mammoth, how many territory? How much land that it needs to survive?
Dude, you gotta put them up north, bro, in the cold.
Siberia, in Russia.
Dude, have you seen those mammoth mice? They started with the mammoth mice, man. They're like little mice with fucking mammoth hair, bro. They look like some fucking little creature from space, like a critter or some shit.
But I'm all aboard with what he's saying. Why not save the species that we do have? All that money go towards saving the species that are endangered.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I definitely would start
Don't you think that's better?
Yes, bring back tigers, white tigers, fucking all tigers.
But focus on the ones that are endangered right now.
Yes. I'm all for that, bro.
Do you know what, Danny, you know what a pangolin is?
You know what? Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's the shit that caused COVID, no? So, allegedly, whatever the fuck.
But don't you know this beautiful ancient creature supposedly was one of the first mammals that went down from the trees as a rodent, and it's only a mammal that has a covering of scales of protection. Yeah, it's very rare, very interesting animal. Is the only mammal on Earth that has these scales. Yeah, and it walks on two legs like a T-Rex. Very ancient, right?
Yeah. So maybe they can use that fucking creature like they do in Jurassic Park and cross their genes or whatever the fuck is. That's what they did. You need a fucking.
This is the dilemma, folks. What Jenny just said, and where I'm at, this is what we're seeing. There's two camps. The camps that Danny flocks to is like the sheep in today's climate.
Yeah,
I want to see this. I want to see this. Why not take the pangolin and do this? No, that's his camp. I'm with the camp that says, for real, that says let's have all these resources, all this money, try to save the pangolin, so next generations, your son, my son, their sons, can see the pangolin.
Yeah,
that animal is a very beautiful creature, dude, and it's the most traffic creature right now. Yeah, it's very sad.
Nah, yeah, you're right, man. Well, I don't know, man. I just, talking about this now, I changed my mind. I think I do want to use that technology to bring back my dog, bro. I don't know.
To each his own?
Yeah.
But
maybe,
Bella, poof. No, she's gone.
Oh, man, don't
Bella
say
is gone. You know where she's at right here?
Where?
She's in your heart and the memories she gave you. That's where she lives.
All dogs go to heaven.
Exactly.
Bro. All dogs go to heaven.
Let them rest in peace.
But speaking of heaven, bro, how was your 420 Easter, bro?
It was great. I didn't go to church, but I had my family members come to my house and they prayed, and they engraved in us that this is the reason why we celebrate the resurrection, that third day that Jesus resurrected. That's what we celebrate. And it's funny that they decide to throw the dire wolf in this month, right?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Resurrection.
There's a lot going on this month, yeah.
Resurrection.
Oh, that's right. You
see what I'm saying?
There is a theme going on like that, death and resurrection.
I don't like what they do. And I'm always went in that camp that this world always trying to make the positive into a negative, dude.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. My 420 Easter was pretty cool, man. I spent it with friends and loved ones, family. It was awesome.
But you're not a Christian.
A quarter Christian, yeah. But fucking also, dude, the day after Easter Monday, bro, Pope Francis passed away, bro. Died at the age of 88 at the Vatican City, bro. What's your thoughts about that, about homeboy?
All I can say is that from what I've learned, he was born in Argentina. With his background was his parents were Italianos, y él fue nacido en Argentina.
Yeah,
and that he dwelled into some subjects, not just religion. And I guess that's why his popularity. A lot of people seem to really love this guy because of. He didn't just talk about religion. He talked about, with Trump recently, I think they were talking about peace treaties with different countries, right?
Yeah.
He dwelled into, I think he did say something about climate change and how we can, that's why they liked him, I guess. And it's with the changing of times that he dealt with these topics. But, my respects to him and his family, his condolences. I know he is one of the true, his Catholic background, he devoted his whole life into that. Yeah. And to me, like I said, I'm Christian, he's Catholic. And all I can say, it takes a lot of faith for you to be all your life, devote yourself to what he did. He devoted his whole life to that message, and that's for somebody that kept the peace. I'm in that camp. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm in that camp. Let's keep the peace and try to bring closeness instead of dividing nations. Let's bring nations together.
Yeah, no, I agree, man, because let's put it this way, he's a lot better than the last pope. The last pope was some sketchy shit, bro. Look into it. I don't want to get into that right now, but
like I said, when it comes to popes, I'm very careful because
yeah, man,
I don't like throwing dirt on people when they're under 6 feet already, so no.
I think he was being a month prior to his death, man, he was being treated for double pneumonia and shit. It is said that he died. It is said that he died after having a stroke. And,
but in Spanish, in the Spanish community, dude.
Allegedly,
even my mom was saying that he's been struggling with his lungs. One thing that I did learn from him, when he was born, he says that as early on in childhood, he had a procedure, right? that one of his lungs had to be either misshapen because it had a growth or mutation.
Oh, wow.
So that right there caused him in later life complications of breathing.
Oh, shit.
And that's when we first heard in the beginning of April that he went recently to the hospital because of the breathing problems.
Oh, man.
Because he had a surgery for his lung issues, right?
Yeah.
There was like a growth, like a tumor, right?
Yeah.
So that they told him that it's very lucky that he lived to 88.
Damn.
You know,
Yeah.
and that's the thing that
Well, maybe there was some foul play. Who knows? Allegedly, you know, people were saying that he met with J.D. Vance, and some are saying that he died of cringeness and stuff.
of what?
He died of cringe. I don't know. I don't know. Or maybe he was just taken out. I don't know. But that was like the day before, bro.
I'm just gonna let you talk because that's very inappropriate. Right?
Well, I don't know. That's what they said. That's what the internet's talking about. But yeah, shit, dude. Did you hear about this conspiracy about a book in the Vatican's archives by Saint Malachi, a book of prophecies of popes and shit?
What is a book?
A book.
A book?
Yeah, a book.
Oh, I thought it was a book. I thought you said
there's a book, bro.
Book.
There's a book in the Vatican archives, bro, of prophecies by Saint Malachi. He predicted that every single pope from 1143 till now, and that after Pope Francis, that there's just one more slot open, I guess, and then boom, Judgment Day.
So I'm guessing right now it's just a waiting game to see the smoke signals, right?
Yeah.
The black is not yet. The white is yes.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Some shit. This last one is gonna be the last pope or something. Watch it be Pope Peter the Roman.
We are living in the end of times.
Have you heard of the Black Pope or the Gray Pope? No, man, that's some real shit.
You need to stop, bro. You need to stop.
There's some
You're
real
gonna
shit,
offend
man.
whoever listens to this. You're gonna offend somebody.
There's dude.
That is not my shtick, people. I don't do that.
What's your thoughts about Catholicism or the Vatican and stuff? What's your thoughts?
It's not my religion.
It's not, so you just kind of keep it sealed.
If you don't
like how they do, they keep everything sealed.
If you don't have nothing else to say, I always been that way,
dude. Well,
keep it sipped.
You're making
fun. You're talking about cringes.
No, I'm not making fun of.
Did I hear about the black and the gray and all that? No, man.
I don't know, man. That's all weird. It's all like wizard sorcery shit, like the cardinals and the Pope, what they wear, bro. Like even Easter. Do you see?
I'm not as gullible as you think I am.
Yeah.
I know the crazy stuff that they did to those young people, the young kids and all of that.
Yeah,
but I don't. For me to mention that stupid stuff that comes out of my mouth.
It's kind of weird, bro. They have a whole bunch of inverted crosses everywhere. They got a serpent hall where this big. I think we talked about this before.
What are you talking about?
At the Vatican. There is some crazy stuff.
What building? Vatican. Where at?
All over that place.
They have
city.
Serpents.
There's like a hall, like a big room. And it has like a serpent's face to it, and like that's where the Pope sits, bro. And behind it is like this crazy statue of I don't know, man, some crucifixion or something like that. It looks crazy. Wow. It's made out of wood, bro. Let me put it, Pope.
All I'm gonna say to that is
stage.
Jesus said, "Do not bow down in front of a human-made statue." That's all I know. That's what I try to do. I don't bow down to no handmade statues of anything. You know that, right?
Yeah, look at that's it, bro.
What are we looking at?
That's where the Pope sits on that stage of the serpent. Yeah.
That's demonic looking, bro.
Dude
what the?
If you look into maybe that's why. It's probably best that you don't you just keep to yourself, mind your business, I guess. But some of us can't. You know, some of us are like awake to that shit.
No, dude, where is this at?
That's at the Vatican, bro. That's at the Vatican Hall. We want to see the serpent, the face of the place. I'll show you, bro. I'll show you. I'm not fucking around. Shit's real.
Apparently,
that's the hall. That's from afar. That's from afar, bro. And they're in that room doing.
But what is it called? A tree of what? What is it?
I don't know too much about that, bro. But it doesn't seem right. I don't know.
No, it
The thing doesn't seem holy. You know what I mean?
I can't really see the image of that. The idol. They have an idol in the front.
It's like a dinosaur head to a fucking statue, bro.
Nah.
It's like some reptilian. That's like I don't know, man.
But what is it supposed to be? Because it looks like a bunch of branches. It looks like a bush with branches that the leaves have dried out.
Yeah.
Right?
And the reptilian. Look at the head.
I can't see the
It's
head.
a crucifixion
Zoom
kind of
it,
thing.
zoom it.
Zoom in,
That's not the image of Jesus, though, right?
I don't. Oh, jeez. Here's a good one, bro.
Let me see, yeah.
Oh, okay, not it. It's like his hair. It's just he's rocking his hair in the wind or something. But from a distance, it looks crazy, dude. It looks like some.
You know, from far away, I thought it was a tree that died and it has skulls, dead skulls around it.
It still looks crazy. It still looks crazy. But
hey, you know what? Where I have an issue
yeah.
as a Christian.
With what do you have it like all over that place is like issues?
If I was a Christian right now, if I'm a Christian right now, right?
Yeah.
And somebody were to tell me, do you want to go see the Pope? Do you want to go sit in the front seat? You know what? If I saw this, you know what I would do? Mm-hmm. I will make a U-turn as fast as I can and be like, Lord Jesus, may you help these people. Yeah. Because this has nothing to do. The main reason of the cross. What is the main reason of the cross, Danny? It's a symbol of saying that
torture.
But in Christianity, it's the symbol of saying that he paid for it all.
Yeah. He
paid for it all, right?
Yeah.
What is that? What is this even? He's just floating without the cross?
No, man. It's some crazy
So
stuff.
obviously, it's a hidden agenda on there.
Yeah, there's some dark shit. They have a whole bunch of patterns on their robes and stuff.
Yeah, I'm a person. I'm a very spiritual person, Danny.
Yeah,
and I sense bad vibes in there.
I kind of do too, man. Like, not only is the gold taken from other places around the world melted down to make
for this stuff.
Yeah, but that's not even made out of gold. That's made out of wood. That's some, I don't know.
But that image is not of God. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, it looks crazy, bro.
Yeah, that's proclaiming this is the Antichrist right here.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
This is the Antichrist right here. And whoever sits in that throne, that's the person, Danny. You're right. You're right.
Does it seem holy?
No.
Yeah. Well, I don't think it seems holy, bro. It looks like.
Would you sit and pray at this church?
Nah, it's probably a front for Jesuits, bro. For Jesuits. And speaking of Jesuits, man, have you heard of
something? This is a set for Game of Thrones. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Are you sure it's not the set for Game of Thrones?
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure they have.
Where's the dragon? They have the dragon in the back, right?
Probably, and some dire wolves about to pop out too.
And the dodo, they're gonna eat dodo at the dinner.
Yeah,
at the last their version of the Last Supper, they're gonna have dodo.
Yeah, that's what people want, bro.
That's what they want.
That's what they want.
And they're gonna post it like this dumb girl that went to space and all of that.
Okay, we're gonna talk about that too.
Speaking of that,
right now we're gonna talk about that. But first, speaking of Jesuits, have you heard of Klaus Schwab?
Who is Jesuit?
Jezebel?
Jezebel. Katy Perry?
No,
Jezebel?
No.
Oh, okay. What's Jesuit?
No, Klaus Schwab, bro.
Who?
Mr. Davos, a.k.a. Mr. Davos.
I'm sorry, but who? Okay.
He's
no. Hold on. Let me process this.
Yeah.
Start all over. who?
He's a Jesuit.
What is that?
A Jesuit, bro? Let me see.
I thought you said Jezebel.
No, Jesuit. A Jesuit? Let me see.
A Jesuit. That's like an old English word?
Jesuit. It's are members of a Society of Jesus, a male religious order in the Catholic Church, founded by Saint Jesuits, whatever. Yeah. Ignatius of Loyola in 1540, known for their dedication, education, evangelization, and social justice. They're social justice warriors for their time, bro.
The Jesuits.
Yeah. So, anyway, speaking of that, Klaus Schwab, bro, aka Mr. Davos.
Who's that?
He's the executive chairman of the WEF, or should I say former, because he is stepping down. Maybe because this dude's passing away around this time. It's all this stuff happening, bro. All this stuff, right?
It's a lot of movement in the Catholic Church and everything. And falls.
Yep, yeah. So him and his wife are being accused of financial and ethical misconduct, which they are denying. The WEF is launching an investigation into the...
I deny it.
I didn't do it. Investigation.
I object.
Yeah. So the WEF is launching an investigation into the founder, Klaus Schwab. He's the founder of the WEF, bro. The WEF. After whistleblowers repeatedly accused him of manipulating research using company funds to pay for private massages.
The masseuse? They have masseuses?
That's the word. Yeah, massages. Massages.
They were paying for private massages?
Yeah, bro, massages.
The Jesuits.
This dude, the Klaus Schwab, yeah, and withdrawing lots of money, I guess, allegedly, man.
Just call me the Messiah.
So
Danny.
Yeah,
What is that?
Exactly. You hear that, folks?
Mr. Miyagi method.
These fucking Mr. Burn looking motherfuckers, bro. I swear. Also, man, the WEF is letting this guy go, I guess. So they basically we're losing one Bond villain for another Bond villain, bro.
Next.
Yeah.
Who's next?
We got this one guy coming in, the former Nestle chief executive, Peter Barbeck. I can't even say his name.
I don't even know what.
Dude, if you see this guy, bro, he has a bloody eyeball and shit. It looks fucking crazy. He looks like a Bond villain, bro. Shit, let me see.
Like Metal Jaw. Is that his name? The one with the metal teeth? Metal Jaw?
I don't know, man.
Gold Jaw. Trap.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, shit. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for cussing people. Though, is
this guy, bro? This dude.
This a real picture?
No, that's a real picture of that guy.
Because you know nowadays they mess with people's stuff.
Yeah, man. So they got this dude, bro.
He's a land of the lost, bro.
Man, I'm telling you, these guys are.
It's a reptile.
He's got that one lizard person, bro.
Yeah,
exactly. This guy, bro.
He needs the sun, bro. They need a sunbathing every once in a while.
No, dude, they'll fry. They're like cold-blooded, bro. They have to be under rocks and shit.
They like the sun. If they want to live, they need sun.
Well, yeah, I guess you're right.
You seen a crocodile?
Yeah.
They need the sun.
Don't get close to these motherfuckers. They'll fucking do the death roll on your ass, too.
And they'll
take you under, yeah.
Snap you.
Anybody that's around
Call me the Messiah.
And that's why, bro, you can't trust these guys. Because this guy is said in an interview... He came out in an interview talking about owning water, bro. Talking about it being a scarcity, that we're running out of water. So you got to let me control it for you and manage it and sell it back to you guys or whatever the fuck. I don't know, man. Check it out, dude. He's just, and like I said, Bond villain.
Jesuits. I don't know. I thought they were holy and stuff, but damn, they're getting free massages. Getting their freak on, dude.
Getting their freak on, bro. I don't
guess
know,
you
man.
gotta get yours before I gotta get mine, right?
Yeah, who knows if this is really the reason why this guy had to step down? You know what I mean? So, who knows what's going on behind closed doors, bro?
That is crazy.
Because these guys get away with everything, bro. Everybody in power. Like you would, unless this guy did something wrong.
That's the scary part.
Because they don't fuck over. Like the elite don't fuck over their own unless they fuck up. Because like, dude, these guys get away with everything, bro. Just like, for example, Hitler, bro. We are now finding out that the president of Argentina is releasing documents showing that Hitler faked his death, bro, and fled to Argentina with other Nazis and set up shop and started breeding with fucking Latinas and shit. And all by the help of our...
I don't blame him.
All by the help of our government. You
gotta get Joe's before I gotta get mine.
And then by the help of our government and other intelligent agencies, I guess. I don't know, man. Shit's wild, bro.
All of a sudden,
all these lies,
no,
bro.
Hold up. Since the his assassination, or whenever he got killed in the 1940s, right? Late 1940s.
Yeah, somewhere around there. Yeah.
Right. Okay. So didn't they say he did go to South America?
He left. Like
South America,
he left Berlin
with the wife. I
don't know. So like that's the thing, bro. Because they found a body, right? For years they were saying like we have his skull, we have his body, or not his body, his skull, right? And it turned out to be a lady, bro, a female. So that was probably his wife, bro, his lady friend. He fled. He got on a fucking plane.
Was that ever confirmed?
I don't know, but that's what they're saying, bro.
Because that's how they did Osama bin Laden. Osama bin Laden, that's how they did him,
I'm
right?
sure, bro. That's what I'm saying. I question everything.
Osama bin Laden wasn't killed. Did they ever show a picture of a body? No,
they throw it out at sea and shit like that. Some weird shit.
They say he was chilling on the carpet drinking,
get the
bro.
Fuck out of here, yeah, man.
With the sandals and everything.
But that's what I'm saying. This guy got on the plane, left Berlin, took fucking submarines, bro, multiple submarines, boats and shit, just to get to Argentina.
Which I do add, Hitler was brought the people's car, the Volkswagen Bug, and he also had made by Volkswagen the amphibians. But anyways,
so you're getting like some kudos and shit. Or what the fuck?
I'm just saying, because you know what I'm saying. Before we stump him down, he's evil.
Okay, he's like,
he's evil. Whatever.
He made microphones.
No.
He fucking.
No, but the thing I'm saying is because out of that, he hired Ferdinand Porsche.
He gave us Kanye.
No, that Ferdinand Porsche, the guy that created the Porsche 911, which is my favorite car. Hitler hired him to design the Volkswagen Beetle, which is the people's car.
Yeah,
I just find it interesting because you're shitting on him, but
I don't know, man. It's Hitler. I don't know, man. But then again,
Hitler, he brought us the Volkswagen.
We're all mad at Hitler, right? Because they told us to hate Hitler. But then again, all the fuckery and the history that we're taught, bro, they manipulated us. They tricked us into thinking like all this shit about World War II and about Hitler, dude. Like, I don't know what to think anymore.
It's just the thing that he stood for. Like the decimation of Jews. I don't know. I think it was 4.5 billion more something. No, they weren't. I'm mistaken, but there was millions of Jews that were genocide and all that. It's just what he stood. It's not compassion. It's not having a friendly neighbor type attitude. His thing was to kill and steal. The devil.
I think the Britons set him up, bro. They probably told him go in, infiltrate, take Germany.
That's what Europeans. That's what Europeans been doing since.
Dude, even before they went to Europe, to Germany, that shit was going on here in the States, bro. In the 1930s, all that Nazi bullshit.
The British, Danny.
Yeah.
The Spanish, when they took the Africans from the west coast of Africa and brought them to the Americas.
Yeah.
Have we forgotten about that? Why do you think the African American people feel so hurt? That's why.
Yeah.
And what they did, the Spanish conquistadors, what they did to the Native Americans, same thing. So this is the trend. This is a trend, bro.
Well, there's a lot of shit that's being repeated, bro.
So
they set everything in motion and have everybody fighting and shit. It's all this fucking
Danny. A lot of
divide and attack.
A lot of the most horrible things been done by the Europeans, bro. Europeans.
Well, the fucking world's noticing, bro. The world's waking up and shit. I like to think. I think so because I see it all over my fucking Instagram and social media and everything, bro.
I read one time, dude, it blew my mind. This documentary that I saw, right?
Yeah.
That they say somewhere in the South, and that's where a lot of the slaves that they brought from West Africa, right?
Yeah.
They were brought along up around the coast, right? Obviously of the United States, right?
Yeah.
The East Coast, and they said that there's a ship that they found with that supposedly had 400 African Americans. And don't you know that they have the evidence that the ship they found it and they found they were supposed to be in there 400 African Americans and they all died because they set fire to the ship with the African Americans in the ship.
That's fucked up, bro. And you won't even hear about that shit.
But there's people finding the ship.
Oh, I bet, man. It's because they fucking lied to us, bro.
Yeah.
Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies, bro.
Dude, she wasn't lying.
Like, for example, what do you think about this, bro? What do you think about
Fleetwood Mac was not lying?
Stevie Nicks.
Sweet little lies.
Fucking, what do you think about this, bro? On April 14th, Blue Origin shot their fucking rocket in space full of fucking these chicks.
Speaking of that, who are we talking about?
Again, I guess we're talking about Katy Perry.
The Jesuit? The Jesuit?
No, not more. Maybe. I don't know. Some Jews
she is
too,
part of that, bro.
Maybe Zionists.
Getting massages in space and everything.
Yeah, Katy Perry, Gayle King, Aisha Bowe, Amanda Nugent, Carrie Ann Flynn, and Lauren Sanchez, bro. Lauren Sanchez is the sugar baby of fucking Jeff Bezos and shit. And
you know if she Sanchez, she's an essay.
Yeah,
she knows better.
She's an essay.
She knows better. She knows better.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you think about that?
Dude, I think it's fake. All fake. From the boobs and the nails to the fucking nuts and bolts on the fucking shit, bro. I don't know, man. That shit's crazy.
You know what's funny about
all the shit that they're showing about the faking of the door opening and then these chicks, bro.
This bitch. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
This
bitches in space, bro.
Right. These girls, bro.
Yeah.
Are so dumb.
Earth girls are easy, bro.
This shit reminds me of party girls that are drunk, right?
Yeah.
And it looks like that whoever opened the door said, "Bitch, close the door." Not yet, ho.
Not yet.
Close the door, bitch.
Yeah.
And then you said, "No, you gotta open." Bro, they didn't even rehearse that thing,
Dude,
bro.
yeah, bro. They fucked up, and then fucking Jeff
And we
Bezos.
are supposed to believe these motherfuckers.
Even they got Jeff Bezos.
That's a lot. That's a lot, bro. That's a lot of shit.
Even if they fucking like fucked up because they wanted the moment of fucking like it to be shot or whatever, you still faked it. You faked everything. You know, just him coming in with this little wrench and shit, like, oh, trying to pretend to open the door. And it was, you can even hear him say that,
You hear the bitch in the back.
She didn't really
You heard
close
the
it
bitch
again.
in the back say, "Close it, bitch, not yet."
Yeah, or something, man. Yeah, that's just,
And the shit, bro. I think I saw Play School selling do-it-yourself for 3-year-olds.
Yeah.
Don't that thing look like a child thing, bro?
no, or an adult thing, I think so, bro. More it doesn't. the Jeff Bezos has a fucking like an infatuation with penises or some shit, bro. Look at his fucking Amazon logo and shit. His
But
fucking
isn't
rocket
that look
shit.
like a dots candy?
I don't know.
Why y'all calling it? Did it separate in space? The tip?
The tip came out, just the tip.
Is that what it was?
Just the tip just came up and
no,
came back down.
I'm being serious.
No, for reals. And if you see just the tip came back down, no fucking burn marks, bro.
So it looked like an actual NASA ship.
Yeah. Like a rocket.
Oh, because I just saw the
Just a
tip.
weird- just
I just saw the tip when it landed.
Yeah.
But you were telling me earlier there's no atmospheric interference.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. It looks exactly how it looks when it went up, I guess. It does. You would
Brand new.
When they came back down, re-entry, you would think you'd get some kind of burn marks or singe marks on the fucking thing
Debris?
itself. I don't know about that, you know.
There's insects when you go up there. Something.
But there's video of them going up. They go up with no helmet. They're just like they're chilling with
Exactly,
their hairs. You know, I
exactly.
think pressure will play a big part.
And you didn't see none of them hoes come out with messed up hair, bro.
Dude,
Nothing.
they're in there, bro. There are 4 minutes in space. 4 minutes in space.
That's it.
And they're all looking at each other, bro, showing us their daisy and shit.
Text selfies, texting.
Taking selfies, bro, and not once or maybe a few times they're looking outward, but dude, you would think you'd just be there in awe looking at the wonder of our planet.
So they were only up there,
space, whatever.
and I heard something about they were only like 60 miles atmosphere. Something like
they
that.
probably didn't break on through to the other
Right.
side kind of shit, but
Dude, they have drones that can go higher where they went.
R.I.P. Val Kilmer.
Yeah, but that's Danny. Come on now. And what do you think their main purpose is? Let me know.
I don't know, man. It's a lot of money that was spent. I tell you that. I
Qué
think
pendejada, dude.
1.25 million for each person.
Like I said, la Puerto Rican said, que barbaridad. Que barbaridad, people. Spend all that money on that. At least you could have acted serious. Do your research. At least you could have rehearsed the thing. You know what I'm saying?
And in 2021, I guess a seat was auctioned at 28 million and shit.
To take one of those trips.
Someone to pay 28 million. I
Yeah,
guess.
their agenda is to sell that. They're trying to sell that.
Most of these people, or maybe half, I don't know. These are the women. These people are the ones complaining about climate change and all this bullshit, bro, affecting us. And yeah, they're like shooting up in space. That shit probably
And you
puts out
know,
more
Katy
fucking,
Perry.
Yeah, what about her?
There's a reason why they picked this chick. Her agenda. What
she's
she's
like
trying
a
to.
puppet, dude. She's probably one of their puppets.
You've seen her videos. What she stands for.
And she's like glitching, malfunctioning,
demonic stuff she does.
It's
And you know
probably
what?
AI.
You know one thing that that gets me about the I heard about this chick. She used to be
John Benet Ramsey.
No, she used to be a pastor's daughter. She knew about Christ, right?
Yeah.
And they said that whatever, she knows better, Danny, to be portraying this, because their agenda is what the dire wolf. Same month, right? Resurrection,
bro.
trying to go against God, like talking about be God-like. I can resurrect anything. I can go in space if I want to. That's what they're trying to sell.
Look at us. We can celebrate a bachelorette party in space.
Right.
Yeah, look at us. We have the money for it.
But she stands for a lot of negative Or if you say symbolism.
She's sus. Yeah, she's a little bit sus, I think.
You seen her video Alien?
She's hot, but she's
You
sus.
seen her video Alien? Where she has the imagery of Egyptians praising the death god.
Oh shit, dude! All those hoes will be doing that shit.
Yeah,
Lady
it's
Gaga,
scary.
Doja Cat.
So I'm supposed to have my 11, 12-year-old daughter see that?
Oh no. Show them, fuck it.
But I'm not saying
I don't even know who to show them.
Danny, and I'm not saying that she's one of the worstest one, because look at Michael Jackson with that Thriller. That shit scarred me for life when I saw that as a little kid.
That's dope, bro. Thriller's pretty dope.
No, but you remember when he turns around in the big eyes and he turns into that wolf?
Yeah.
I was like, damn, that shit had me crying, bro, for real.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
But you know, that's what I'm
Katy
saying.
Perry
Danny.
be making them cry too, so I don't know.
These people have so much money and they sell their souls for that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, yep.
There's a reason why she's proclaiming. There's a reason she's advertising and she's selling this.
Well, they all are in some weird way.
Would you take a trip in there if they told you?
Shit.
Yes, you would.
Dude.
Yes, you would.
Probably, bro.
Yeah, you would.
Or at least fake it like that.
You know me?
Yeah.
You must be out your mind, because if that thing falls down for some other reason, that y'all be controlling this big ass ship with a little joystick like they did them people,
Yeah.
the submarine that imploded. Remember?
Yeah.
No, I will never get in one of them things.
Nah. Or they can use a mannequin, bro. Like, you can get a mannequin and put like
Bubbles.
I don't know.
They had bubbles up there.
Well, I don't know. Like I said, man, people don't know if this is questionable. People said they claim seeing a mannequin in the seat. Also, bro, their logo, if you flip it upside down, it has like some devil horns and shit. Everything's all inverted, bro. And look, let me show you.
I never seen what they stood for. What is the company? It's not NASA.
Blue Origin.
Blue Origin. So NASA has nothing to do with them, right? Not. They don't comment. Do they comment on that? Obviously,
no, probably not.
Obviously.
No. Okay, that's it.
See,
that's it, like that. But then you flip it upside down. It's fucking.
Oh, and you have
the devil, bro. Whatever.
So that's Galaga.
I don't know. It's
the ship looks like Galaga, bro.
That's something, bro.
Oh yeah, if you turn it upside down, it looks like a goat's head with horns, right?
Yeah.
With the star at the bottom.
Yep. Mm-hmm. I don't know, man. I don't know what to believe, bro. Yep.
Good catch. Yep. Good catch.
Gotta check. But
it's all about symbolism. You know that, right? It's all about symbolism.
Third sigil magic.
Just like the Templars with their the Templars with the cross, right?
Yep.
With the flared out points.
Yeah.
Right. That's the nobody ever had done that but them.
Yeah.
That's why when they found it in Nova Scotia, and this is Europe, you know, that was supposedly the Ark of the Covenant is, they found that symbol there. Danny, they're like, they've been there.
Oh shit. I believe it.
The Curse of Oak Island. You know,
we'll do an episode on that, mysterious places or something like that.
Nova Scotia, Canada. That's supposedly where the oak.
We'll do one of that. Yeah. I'd like to do one of that one of these days. Yeah,
you know what I was looking at, bro?
Yeah.
That maybe we can do in the future as we're wrapping it up. This is like miscellaneous part that we always do. You know what interested me in a documentary that I saw yesterday?
Yeah.
The Auni people. Have you ever heard of them?
No, what is that?
Auni people of Japan. Look it up.
Auni people of Japan.
Ainu. Ainu people of Japan.
Spell that shit.
AINU.
AINU.
Japan.
People of blue eyes?
Did you know that in ancient times, Japanese people have blue eyes, supposedly?
You sure they're not mixed with like...
No, but did you see the face? Ainu people?
Yeah.
Let's say Ainu people face.
Yeah, no, let me see. Oh, shit. Yeah, some pretty Asians. Oh, shit. What is that, like a mix? It's very Photoshop, man. No,
but this is the thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
And this is something to look at, right?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm a person that if I don't believe, I don't see it, right?
Uh-huh.
They're saying that their characteristics, they're not like slanted eyes, right?
Uh-huh.
They go back even longer. They used to live in Siberia, where it's cold.
Yeah.
They migrated to Japan.
Okay.
And then the eastern part of Japan, these were the original inhabitants of Japan. And they had, like me, white noses,
Yeah.
big lips.
Yeah.
And in some cases, they said that the remnants, they have blue eyes.
Oh, shit.
And these people, Danny, look it up.
I heard they could trace that back to an individual. It's like a deformity, blue eyes.
No, I think that back in the days, you know what I think?
What's up?
Is that whenever they lived in the cold, most people in Asia and in Europe,
Yeah.
they have blue eyes because they live in colder climates, right? Somehow, right? Because it reflects the light of the snow and all of that, right?
Yeah, that could be a possibility.
So that probably helped them, Danny, to with their eyes, because too much snow on their eyes, you can have burn. You can burn your corneas, right?
Yeah.
They adopted that blue eyes to deflect the solar lights. So there might be some truth to that. They're saying that the characteristics are that, and didn't you know that they were discriminated upon by the original Chinese, the Yamamotos.
Yeah.
The Yamamotos, the southern Japan,
Yeah.
they don't like the eastern Anui people. Because you know what they call them?
Why?
They call them dirty. Like they were like the Neanderthals of Japan.
Oh, they're racist and shit?
Yeah. And
Fucking
you should look into that. But the thing that
people, hey man, did you hear also about them fucking scientists finding a new color, like discovering a new color and shit?
like what?
About
A new color or what?
like a new color called Olo. It's only been seen only by 5 people in the world, bro.
What is the
Like
color?
they have to break through the like this thing of your eye. All right, let me see. Let me look it up before I fuck it up.
But you know, it got me
fluorescent
thinking
color or
of that.
something. Yeah.
Now look at that thing, and I looked at it. It's like, oh snap! This is my brother from another mother type thing.
I bet.
Because look at the face features. Look at Ainu.
Look, this is what it says. In a revolutionary breakthrough for visual science, researchers have introduced a brand new color called Olo, a hue the human eye has never perceived before. This isn't just a variation of existing colors. It's an entirely unique visual experience made possibly through advanced laser manipulation. By perfectly aligning intersecting laser beams, scientists triggered a rare reaction in the retina, effectively bypassing the brain's normal coloring processing system. The result, a so-called forbidden color, a blend of light frequencies that would usually cancel each other out, now revealed for the very first time. Olo doesn't exist in nature, can't be displayed on screens, and isn't found in any pigment. It can only be seen under exact lab conditions, offering a glimpse into a future where human perception could stretch beyond its natural limits. This groundbreaking discovery could reshape our understanding of vision and fuel major innovations in neuroscience, optics, and display technology. So they're on the rise.
Okay, that's
bro.
a lot of narrative, Danny. But what's the hue of the color? What does it look like? Blue, red, green? What is it?
It's like a bluish,
A bluish hue?
greenish hue color, like fluorescent. I guess.
Aquamarine.
Something. I don't know, man. They kind of gave a description, but yeah, like they said, it can't really be seen. It's a forbidden.
Well, you
color.
do know
A forbidden color.
you do know in nature that certain animals can see ultraviolet rays, right?
Yeah.
So this is not
It's like it's some kind of filter and shit.
right. Just like our dogs, our pets, they supposedly they only see black and white. Do you believe that? I don't believe it.
I don't know what they see. They have to. They have to see in some colors.
Do you think they look at the world as black and white? That's what the scientists say.
Well, I think they do, and a lot of people do. See things in
So
black and white.
your beloved Bella looked at your face, and she saw black and white colors.
No, she saw like a golden aura around me, like a golden god. I don't know, man, but I'm just saying, bro. Like
Classic Danny.
all I know
Classic
is
Danny. Right there.
I dream in colors that don't exist, and I will see my Bella Boo again, bro. I just gotta call Colossal Bioscience first.
They'll get to the bottom of it.
Yeah,
They'll do it.
they'll do it.
They'll boldly say yes. We'll do it.
Bring Bella back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and then
So that's what I'm saying. Like I was saying, this is nothing new.
Yeah.
Animals, to me, they see in color, bro. Just like birds see in colors. Why do you think God created the macaw with so many beautiful colors, the peacock? Because they were meant to be seen, right?
Yeah.
All animals see in colors. They have to.
Yeah.
I don't know why scientists trying to make a certain species. They don't know that.
Well, I don't know, man. They're gonna make some hybrids that see all colors, even this fucking Olo color, bro. Like they're doing shit, bro. Like even the White House said the other day. Check this out. Someone said the other day that time travel is real.
Do we really want to go there?
But I think in some
there's
other
a whole
weird
podcast
wording and shit.
There's a Malaysia.
Yeah, I know. We could probably do a whole other Malaysia too. No, I'm not talking about Malaysia. I'm talking
the
about
Malaysia flight.
The Malaysia flight.
Did they found the ship?
No, there's some footage about the fucking orbs. Some orbs around it, bro. I don't know if we even talked about maybe about UFOs and shit. That are, I don't know what it is. Some technology. 3 orbs around it circulating, and all of a sudden, boom! It opens up a wormhole and shit. And
that's the podcast we did that you're talking about.
We did it a while back.
You were kidding me, like talking about warp holes and all this, and I'm like, this is.
Well, I don't know, man. These people are manipulating, fucking with shit, bro. They said that they were manipulating gravity, and I guess therefore controlling gravity, you can control space and time, bro. You really think that they're gonna
E equals MC squared?
No, I don't know about that, man. But you gotta think.
That's what it is.
Are they really gonna tell us everything that they're working on? They're gonna keep a lot of secrets, bro, and I think they have to. So,
and that's up to the person's mentality. I mean, it's like, come on, people, do we really like this, like that? That's stupid stuff. The chavacanadas with Kelly Perry, whatever her name. Well, come on, that we don't.
I don't know, man.
If you have your head on straight, and you have your screws
or not, be like fucking Kanye, bro, and be transparent or honest or whatever the fuck he's doing. And
that's another one. That's another one I don't like. That's another one, dude.
He's letting it all out, bro. Him and his, I guess.
And I know you wanted to talk about that nasty stuff.
No, I don't want to talk about that, bro. That's his shit.
All of a sudden it's too risky for Denny to talk about.
Skeletons in his closet, bro. Let us not be judges.
Somebody suck something.
He likes fish sticks, bro. You know what I mean? He's a gay fish. What can I say?
All of a sudden he's trying to get attention, but it's sad that he's saying that to get attention.
I don't know, man. I just think there's a lot of crazy shit, bro. A lot of crazy shit, crazy times.
You know what? We're living
in
Dr. Seuss world. Dr. Doolittle world.
Or Dr. Seuss was racist as fuck, I heard.
Was he?
Yeah.
The creator of Green Eggs and Ham.
He saw things black and white.
Well, he did say
just not his eggs, I guess.
And that's why I'm telling you, Green Eggs and Ham, different people see stuff differently. Maybe he was seeing Green Eggs and Ham. Solo. Is that what you're talking about?
I don't know, man. That's
what you're talking about.
We'll end it here, man.
See, this is our this is our cue when we start going into the rabbit holes and talking about stuff that don't make no sense. This is our cue, people.
Yeah, man.
Like I said, I'm Dino Rider.
And I'm Double D.
Oh, it's nice to be here.
Yeah.
Oh, it's nice to be here to talk about these topics.
Yeah.
Should we say...
Stay curious and fucking...
Should we leave with the French, as the French say? Je dois passer top avec toi, bon ami.
Is that what they say at Renaissance fairs?
Je dois passer top avec toi, bon ami.
Okay.
You know what that means?
No.
I like spending time, people. Friends.
All right, man.
With that said,
au revoir.
Au revoir.
Peace.
Till next time, peace.
We at war. We at war with terrorism, racism, but most of all, we at war with ourselves. God, show me the way because the devil's trying to break me down.